My dad was worried that my mom was working too hard, and he couldn't get her to not work hard. And we girls, we tried. They were starting now to have only meals at 8 to 9 or something like that. And so we tried to talk my mother into that. She got up at 5 o'clock, served breakfast anytime after 5:30. But you know, back in those days, it was mostly fishermen that were here. They came, they rented boats, and they rented boats on other lakes. And so my mother would say, now, if you came up here fishing, do you want to wait till 8 o'clock to breakfast? No, you want to get up and go fishing. And then she said the women and the children are left home, and now they have an easy morning. They don't have to get up. They can lay in bed, they can read a book. They don't want to come have coffee till 9:30, 10 o'clock. So there was no set times for my mom. Although we did have set times. When I was in high school, I was a dining room girl. And we had dining room tables all the way up to here. And my mom served 40, 50 people every night. But it wasn't like the restaurants. She fixed a one-meal dinner, and everybody got the same meal. And we would serve the potatoes and gravy and vegetable and meat in individual bowls, but when they were through eating of the main meal, we brought that food back to the kitchen. Do you think my mother threw that away? Oh no. It went right back in the kettle. There was no putting cigarettes out in the food. And we had three, 5:30, 6:30, and 7:30. And so we would serve those 30, 40 people. I was heartbroken the year that they sold the resort. We all felt bad that we were selling the lodge. I mean, it was our only home, you know. But I expected to work that summer. And I was planning to go to Minneapolis to go to this trade school. And I needed the money. And now I wasn't going to be able to be here. And so the Sleeps who bought the resort, they brought quite a few family members, and so they didn't hire anybody. But she did not want to serve meals. And my mother said, we took these reservations in good form. You have to serve meals this year. What you do after this is up to you. And so my mother said, well, my dad was going to build a YMCA camp that year. And she said, I'm not doing anything, so I'll stay and cook and show you how to do it. And so my mom cooked that year, but I had to go somewhere else. And I went to Loon Lake, and they had maybe 3 tables. That was about it for dinner at night. But anyway, my dad always felt that we should follow our dreams. I'm sure it's because he followed his dreams. And so whatever we wanted to do, we were able to do. And so I went to Minneapolis, and I didn't earn quite enough money that summer. So now I'm saying to my dad, now I didn't make enough money. I had to have $400. And so anyway, he said, well, I'll tell you what. He said, I borrowed money to many people around town, and there's a lot of people that owe me money. I'll give you a list of 10 people who owe me money, and you can go and tell them that you want them to pay your dad back $10, and we'll call it square. And gosh, I thought that sounded like a good job, you know? And so I was all prepared. So my dad gives me this list. Well, they were all the important people in town. The banker, the superintendent of schools, and now me, this measly little kid supposed to go and ask for $10. I just didn't have enough nerve. I was pretty brave, but not that brave. So anyway, my dad borrowed me the money.